Okay, cool. So they are in your tour now, but they're only live at the moment just for viewing purposes. After we get done here, I'll make them back offline.
Okay.
Until we figure out exactly when everything comes in, then we can go ahead right before your rough one goes out to you. We'll throw it in the tour.
Okay.
It'll be live. Changes will have been made, but by that time you should have seen already and know what you're getting. Otherwise, we can just leave it in the format it is in right now. Wait until you want to make all the changes done. Then we can overwrite, some things in the tour, because you have a couple tour stops that will overwrite your current one. So,
yes.
and it'll automatically make it live. So they're right now just living here. So like I said, when we're done, put them offline. They'll be good. So you'll just want to communicate, what you would want. If you want us to stick it in the tour and then you have your rough one, or just leave it in this format, make it live, see it, and then say, okay, we'll go ahead and now you can update stuff. So, so black box. This is the second one, and the first two did not stitch. So, yeah, I was trying, and nope, it did not. So I'm glad we went and reshot it. So we have some fun characters. We don't have them all like standing up screaming, but there's still some life. They're moving. He's talking, whatever. They had this one shot. They're like, "Can we do whatever we want?" I'm like, "Sure." And then I turned around and he was like choking him. And I was like, "Probably something we don't want to use."
Yeah.
So
definitely agree with that one.
So I went with him sitting down.
Okay.
So and it's just we won't even go there. So and we have them just giggling and laughing. So I think that's fun. So it still came out nice. So
no,
and
I like it.
And it's stitched. So
Perfect.
Gallery as well.
Second shoot. Yeah.
Second shot. Yeah. Yep. I'm glad I had that intuition. Otherwise, we'd be scrambling today trying to grab something.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
we have someone there now this time, and teacher, and someone just really getting into the art.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Joe Weber definitely saved us on a few things.
Yeah. Thank you, Joel Weber.
Cool, dude.
Come on. Let's go on. Oh, come on. Did you seriously just freeze up on Steve Jobs Day?
Yeah.
I think it did.
How embarrassing.
How embarrassing, dude. Let's just try refreshing. My poor computer, it just, with the recording going on and everything else, she just struggles.
Not too many things.
Yeah, I don't have anything else open either. All right, guys.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Technical difficulties. I hope you visit didn't go down. Let's see here.
We took down the whole thing.
That's...
Stranger things have happened to us.
It just won't load, so let's just exit out. Let's just try to... If it does continue this way, I may have to just try to... I don't know if the bandwidth is killing it either, because it's technically streaming to my YouTube account, so we might have to just stop the recording, which is very unfortunate, but we want to see the tour. So we may have it back up though. So let's see. Go away. All right, let's try this again. You go away. All right, so won't zoom. We saw the gallery. So cool. So looks great. And so greenhouse 2. So we have people. It is bright out. It's not blue. I don't know if you can technically tell if it's gloomy or not, but
some moisture on out of the glass,
But based on the shot you had before, you had sunlight and all that in blue. Yeah. So I mean, we already knew this was going to happen, but still worth seeing.
Yeah, I think I like the current one better just because we weren't able to get those blinds up and they're pretty tattered.
Yeah.
And then the other one they're up, and
yeah.
I think the trade-off is more so into keeping the current one. But it was worth a shot since we had that extra.
Yeah, unfortunately the weather went nasty on us, but I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Thank you. These things happen. So
yeah,
I think
that one looks.
That one's fine.
It's far superior. You mean you have shadows and all that. So
well, the blinds are
on the other side.
On the other side.
So,
I don't know, and those don't look like they're as ripped up as the other ones. So I guess we can, we can ask around and get some take on it. But
Absolutely, yeah. So you
Yeah.
have both, and we knew what was going to happen with it, but it's not terrible. You have people in it, but you don't have any sunlight, and that was one of your concerns.
Yeah.
So, but still decent shot. Got some color, got some people. It's just you're just gonna have to deal with the weather.
Like that there's students. I don't think you even notice the weather as much.
I
You
think
notice the students.
it's blowing out enough that you don't think, okay, and a cloud could have been over, and that's why there's a shadow. So. Yeah. So
that's something to think on. And
Humidity.
yeah, well, it's yours regardless. So think on it, and then if we want to replace it, boom, we'll take it out and replace it. So
Okay.
yeah. The court. Okay, so we have him doing a little dunk, so that's kind of cool. The ladies, some standing there, and we have little air going on there, then little action going on there.
yeah, I like it.
And it came out well, and then we have our spectators.
And not me.
And did you hide under here? Or did you go
Yeah,
around?
I did under
Yeah, because I turned and I was like, oh, she disappeared.
Do you see the point or the scoreboard from?
Oh yeah. Bum, bum.
Yeah, the Hawks is a little blurred out,
That's fine.
but that's perfectly fine. It was just if we did capture it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's just the light highlight right over it.
it's all good.
Yeah, and the lighting up here looks so
Then
much
if
better
we
with that lit up.
Way better. Yeah, the
Change
lion right
conferences
here.
Again, we can,
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter.
Well, at least they don't have the conference logo on the court,
Yeah.
because that's what the current one does. It has NIAA on the 3/4.
Which technically is true until next
Until
year.
then, yeah, that turned out real well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Little action shot of the ball.
And then we can always
The
figure out.
brand vending machine that doesn't work.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't mind if you want me to throw in a website, a logo in these. It's
Yeah.
quick and easy. So I
Well,
don't mind.
and we might be able to find. They do a lot of events in that space and the adjoining space. So if they wanted to do like a short video or something, we could always. Well, no, because that's a supplemental. That's not the stop.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, if we wanted to just do a still shot of something, we've got a few options.
Mhm.
We have
Some pretty clouds.
Yeah.
some lacrosse, some rugby action, and some football.
Very cool.
Yeah. Great clouds.
Beautiful.
Bright, airy, total juxtaposition of yesterday's weather.
And yeah, and for that being a natural grass field in the Midwest in October, that's held together pretty well.
Yeah, it's green. It's not, there's some spots, but it's just the name of the game, but it's not
Yeah.
overly brown and splotchy, so it looks good.
Yeah.
So the last time we did a shoot, they were able to touch up the grass slightly.
If you want me to green it, not at all. I don't mind at all.
Yeah.
Just because I know Belleville's like really picky about that kind of
Sure,
stuff.
yeah.
So
Not a problem at all.
they were upset that there was like a water puddle.
Yeah, there was a
on
big
their
patch of dirt
sidewalk.
where people like walk through avoiding the sidewalk
So
or
they,
to
like,
do a
wanted
shortcut,
grass
and
on
they
it.
wanted to do the.
And
the
that
grass
looks
off the wall.
awesome.
That's probably my favorite shot.
Came out well.
Which is surprising because that was like a spot we wanted to avoid last year.
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
The architecture up top here, I think is cool. You got all the fun equipment, the kiln.
Pretty
3D.
last year.
I believe that was actually the first basketball gym on campus. I'd heard stories about having to shoot the rafters if you wanted to shoot anything comparable to a 3-point.
Is that right? So here's our McClure Hall, which we try to get again today, but unfortunately there's roofing going on.
Yeah, and that's honestly that's a lot brighter than I thought we were going to be looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I did show you that one, what was it, Spellman, where I thought that I may be able to take out the sky and put it in easily. This one is a different story just based on all that.
There's
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, there's
Makes
a
it-
lot of canopy.
Like
So-
medium green and
I can green the grass. Let me just do this. I'm gonna make a generalization that when I go through this, just anything that's grass. Yeah. So instead of just velvet, let's just do green / touch up all grass. Oh, of course.
Just because it looks like garbage because you had some trucks driving here.
Of course.
As you saw.
So, you know, maybe if I get bored on the flight back, I might try to play around with it, but I wouldn't get our hopes up about us being able to replace the sky in this one. So,
it's
but
still better than
it's still bright. I might even add a little more warmth, maybe to fake the eye a little bit more, but I don't think it came out bad. You know, we got them chilling.
Yeah.
They're walking in. She didn't even know she was in the shop. Now she is. And we have
those students walking.
the girls right there. So, yeah.
And go just a little bit further. I guess it's far enough off, and I just wanted to see if the gates, the historic gates, kind of peek through. They do. It's just their way. Off,
yeah.
Okay.
They are. So again, here's Spellman Center patio in its 3D form.
Okay.
So them doing their thing.
And that field looks nice.
Field looks nice. Students.
Is there anything we can do? I kind of wish we'd have had them power wash that. Is there anything we can do to remove some of the black without it being
stupid looking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can clean it up. It won't be perfect, but I can definitely clean it up.
Yeah.
We just fade it.
Yeah, I can even maybe just brighten it a bit so it's not so dark. Spellman building touch up. Say just concrete facade.
Yeah. Because we have that issue there and on the clock tower where just it's just a matter of pollen and dirt and humidity. It just sticks.
Yeah. So this is what we're gonna attempt to go for. And I said, I wanted to give you an idea if I could do it. I did mention it, and I can on this one make it happen. There's some few things that I'm gonna touch up a little bit more that I missed, but I think it looks good. So we'll touch up this as well while touching this up. So
awesome.
I think it'll come out really well. We got really lucky with just the way it was, and I had a shot that actually could work. So
Awesome.
I don't think anybody would be the wiser.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be really happy with that one compared to the one that we currently have.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our fun Student Resource and Development Center.
It makes it look so much bigger than it is.
Yeah, it does.
I'm glad I picked up that beach ball.
Yeah, glad you did too. So that's good. We got them in there, so there's no focus on the kitchen.
And those papers don't look too bad there.
Glad we
and it
moved
opens
over.
up a spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think they'll be happy with that.
Good. Cool. And that's it, guys.
Awesome.
I think we did good.
Yeah.
I think we really did good considering the weather and the various, putting together spaces. I think it came out really well.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do it right now. We'll take these offline so you'll communicate if you want us to turn them back online for your rough one.
Okay.
Or if you want me just to go ahead and just start putting in how it's supposed to go in the tour. Because I know we have to change a couple arrows as well. So it's really in what you want to do. Once I replace the stop, though, it will be in the live. Yeah. So if I did that right now, it's going to be live. So you're just going to want to let me know. Or let your PM know.
Yeah, and definitely for Butler Loft, we've got to wait till the script is redone. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense for that.
So I think the best course of action is I'll talk to Josh, explain the situation. When we're ready, he's ready to send it out to you. You'll view it again in this form. Then then you say when we're go ahead to go, that'll make all the changes that will affect your live tour. Then you'll have another chance right before your official live launch to make sure that there's anything that needs to be changed, because it will be live, but you'll be closer to that live date anyway. So I don't think it'll be a problem.
Yeah. We can hopefully drop in.
Yeah.
Picture of the lobby and Spellman that we weren't able to get.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have to update that spot too. So we have some stuff on our end that we have to add. So
cool.
Yeah.
And we'll be going through and refreshing some of the supplemental just still images through the mix. Again,
so
we've got a lot of athletic venues and a lot of sports photos in the mix.
at once.
But no, I'm really pleased with how everything turned out.
Excellent. That's all that matters. That makes me happy.
Oh, we can all go home.
Offline.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep. I'm saying you guys should go home too. You guys worked hard. So
Oh, not yet. Well, Jason can go. I'm hourly, so I gotta stay.
bummer. Cool guys. Questions, comments, concerns? I mean, you're pros at this anyway.
Yeah, I think we're pretty well set just for next steps with the tour guide updates, and then everything just kind of dominoes after that.
Yeah. So after I leave here, I will contact Josh or PM, let him know, hey, we're all good here, and I'll explain the situation regarding why it's not in the live tour now, or why it's in a little different kind of format than we usually do.
Yeah.
And then he'll just communicate with me. He'll be back in touch with you regarding your script and all that. He'll communicate with me when he's ready to go and say, hey, I'm going to send in the rough one. Then I'll go ahead and go in and make it live. Those pictures, you'll just go to your welcome stop again. Boom, say that. And just remind me of where we're supposed to turn those arrows in the trail.
I'll take some screenshots and include that. The last go around, we had to do quite a bit of touch up on it. And we there were a lot of walking steps, and the feedback we got was that there were too many. So we had to go through, and that was the easiest way, was just, hey, here's this shot, turn this arrow or take it out. And we'll do that again for this.
Yeah.
But
but
it's not gonna be too crazy. I think we're really only removing one or two steps, and we're changing two arrows.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, we can change the steps without it affecting the live tour. So if you wanted to just take care of that now, I have a clone of your tour. So any changes to this tour stops will go live instantly, but any changes to like changing arrows will not affect the live tour.
Okay.
So if you want to do that now, or if you want to,
the walking tour steps are gonna involve a new stop and a changing stop. So we just.
Are you saying we can add these in the draft mode?
Yeah, so I can
publish these when he puts those new stops.
Oh, okay,
yeah. So any replacements of stops will go live, but like if I change this arrow right now and save
it's not going to show up.
No, it's going to be in live.
Yeah, so this, so that one would be right, and then we'll the stop will be McClure, and then McClure will have the continue to Young Hall, which gets us there.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll go.
We got that.
Okay, and then
I think we were
gonna remove this step, and that's a stop, right?
That's a stop, so we won't touch this one right now.
So we're gonna remove that one, and then next, and then actually that one might be enough because we were gonna have it that, and then the stop would be in law
right there, and then come back to this.
Yeah, so I think those arrows are actually fine. How they are.
Cool, awesome. So. We'll make those changes. Right now, they're not going to affect your live tour. And then once you're ready to actually get closer to the live time, we will make the official, okay, I'm going to replace these stops and steps and add these stops in as well.
Okay.
And then there we go. So cool. Again, if you don't hear from Josh anytime soon, which I'm sure you will, sooner than you guys, because I know you guys are busy, he'll just explain everything. If you have any more questions, you'll just direct it towards him, as you guys know, and all that. So.
Awesome.
Fun, guys. Well, thank you very much. If I could just have you sign off.